the advisors of the current government, they are instigating from the top and then asking the police and the army to stand still when they run their street dramas. So it is all pre-planned. It was all pre-planned. I mean, it's not. It is a pattern that has been planned, and now the plan is in action. It is a state-sponsored activity. What they have been doing. I mean, when two civilians call for blood and dead bodies, how can they not be still arrested? And they have asked for it in public. So it is a pattern, and they have gone towards the Indian High Commission for reasons which none of us are aware of. I mean, what the Indian High Commission has got to do anything to do with the Hadi incident? They wanted to shut it down. I mean, who are they really? I mean, what is their mandate? A handful of extremists from some random groups of society wanting to shut down a foreign mission of a friendly country of Bangladesh. I mean, of course, these are unacceptable behavior. And this is when the government should have cracked down. They should have been tough on them. They have not only just failed, but they have instigated them. So you see a pattern where the advisors of the current government, they are instigating from the top and then asking the police and the army to stand still when they run their street dramas. So it is all pre-planned. It's not just a pattern. It has been planned carefully with the election in mind and to continue their illegal grip in power.
Thank you so much, sir, for agreeing for this interview and sitting down with us. Bangladesh is witnessing the fresh spate of violence following the death of a prominent leader of the July uprising, Sharif Osman Hadi. How do you see the current violence and protests, sir?
You see, the person that you have called a prominent leader was a firebrand fanatic who was calling for blood of others. For whatever the reason, he was gunned down by someone who is apparently who was close to him. He was part of his armed gang. That's what we have been told, at least from the media. So using that as an excuse, the Yunus regime wanted to instigate his extremists and their handful of followers with the help of other fanatic political parties and start a riot across the country. So the objective is to primarily delay the election that they themselves are talking about. And the second objective is to basically eliminate our grassroots who are still active inside the country. And they also have attacked different foreign missions, including the Indian High Commission in my home city, Chittagong, and wanted to instigate a tougher response from our friendly neighbor and long-standing partner in international affairs of Bangladesh, which is India. So they wanted to instigate it, and instead of investigating what has happened to the incident, instead of deploying law and order personnel, security personnel across the cities, they have themselves called for blood. So one of the ministers of Yunus cabinet, Mr. Mahfouz, who have submitted his resignation, although he's technically still part of the government because he's still enjoying the government protocol and everything, he himself has called for dead bodies. And he said that from now on, we will be taking on more dead bodies, and if needed, we will ourselves be martyr. So these are, jihadi-minded extremists. They took over the helm of the state for some times, and having realized that it is not their job, they just want to be in the scene, remain relevant, in politics, and therefore are trying to cause as much anarchy and chaos as possible. So the two media outlets which used to glorify these individuals have also been attacked. And if someone says that this was a spontaneous reaction, of course it wasn't. This man was unwell, or after he was shot, or whatever has happened to him, for a while, and there was no response from the public at large. But for the last couple of days, we have seen several members of the Yunus regime, including the former minister, Mr. Mahfouz, and others, have come out in public and called for blood and dead bodies. So there you go. I mean, that's what you have. When you call for blood and dead bodies to the jihadi crowd, they're going to go out there and aim for that.